Okay, full moon Capricorn of 2016 will occur July 19th, 6:58 p.m. East Coast time here in the U.S. This is probably the most serious video I've shot yet. The full moon in Capricorn, being the last of the earth signs, is about action, bringing things to a head, to like complete. Capricorn rules all things physical to the nth degree, to the final stages. You've seen the chaos going on. This moon is about realizing, facing, and dealing with the physical world that's been created on your watch and on my watch. As you see, it becomes extremely chaotic. That's what Pluto does when it transits Capricorn. It's a 248-year cycle. 1760 to 1777 was its last transit. This one, we're in the stages, the Pluto stages of crushing the thing, ending it, destruction everywhere, to rebuild everywhere that's not in line with nature. This moon is kind of the apex. We're at that point. The eclipse is in September 1st, and I think the 14th will take us where we like to the end of the apex there, or the final stages of it, to where we can then work where it is we need to go and what it is we need to do. Right now, I mean, we're at it. You've seen the chaos going on. What's going on is somebody's trying to tell you this is how things are. You have to dig deep within and say, are they really this way, or did we let too many things go and then this is where we ended up? This is what Pluto makes us do. We must deal with the extremes. Pluto is squaring Uranus, which is in Aries, the sign of pioneering. So we're trying to be, what's happening is somebody's trying to take you down a path that they want you down, and guide you and be the leader of your world, your life, whoever it is, and whatever it is you are, is trying to be manipulated to the extreme. I hope that you wake up and see that. I can't make you. Nobody can make you. But the reality is in front of you. If you've been standing up for what you believe, finding that which burns within, the desire, the will to live, and kind of working from a perspective that you run it through who you are, no matter what's going on around you, then you're on your way. If you haven't, you got a long way to go, and you may not like where this thing ends up. Now, because we have a trine and fire signs, the stories are being told. You can make up what you want, and you can take something that looks one way, burn it as a flame would do, and make it appear another way. That's going on outside, in the outside world. Are you doing that within your world? Are you being the alchemist? This is your opportunity. We have Venus and Mercury in Leo, and Venus is the one that brings about the alluring, or the energies that people can be drawn to. Mercury is the energy of communication. We have Saturn in the sign of Pisces. I'm sorry, in Sagittarius. Wow, I missed that one. And it's about where we put it all together from what we understand, or we can be totally manipulated. Uranus is in Aries, where we're pioneering. So we have Venus and Mercury in the sign of Leo, where we can make the story as grand as we want. Is the story true? I don't know. Are you working with your Saturn and Sagittarius and your Uranus and Aries? I hope you are. If not, somebody else is working all that for you, because that's how this works. Astrology is extremes. Are you working within, or are other people working on the outside on you, and then they're changing your within? Your call. In the sign of Virgo, we have Jupiter and the north node of the eclipse. So you're being fed, you're picking up, you have the ability to perceive to the very finest or minute particle. Are you doing that? I hope so, because we're going to have to really alter how we deal with others as Jupiter goes in September into Libra, the sign of partners, the sign of how we deal with the outside world. All this is going on right now. There's the chaos, the shootings, the stories, there's so much going on. You can hit Google stuff and get things that are all over the board. That's why you got to know who you are, and you must follow that which you resonate with. I don't care if it's not what I like. I hope that at this point you resonate with what you resonate with, that you get after it. I hope that you see things through your filter. You logically let them be absorbed, and you intuitively let them be absorbed, and then you come up with what you think you need to do. Uranus is squaring the sun and the moon. Uranus is shocking and sudden, kind of the universe's way to say, I got to get you back on your path, or I got to try to wake you up. So you're being shaken to the core now. This square is as powerful as it gets. We're also having the Uranus is also squaring Pluto by sign still, and it's a weaker square, but it's still by sign. So the death and destruction that's happening, it's trying to take you on a new path to awaken you and get you back on the path that you're supposed to be on. Are you going to awaken to who you really are, or are you going to stay kind of asleep and be guided by others? This world is, what's up is down, what's wrong is right, what's good is bad. Everything's being twisted. I hope that you're able to filter through all this and wake up. This moon is the time to do it. I just want to finish here with Neptune being in Pisces, because your subconscious, the past, the moon is also the past, and the moon's in the last of the earth signs. You're being shown events, you're figuring things out. In Pisces, Neptune ruling Pisces, it's like we can put it all together here. It's a lot that's being tossed at us that's meant to be that way, only because we've worked long and hard to get here, and now it's time to wake up and figure things out. So Neptune and Pisces, use your non-physical abilities, dreaming, meditation, your intuition, whatever it is, daydreaming. Get those going, get those working, and start paying attention to the subtleties, the coincidences, the deja vus. They're all trying to wake you up big time. So wake up, get this thing back on track as far as your perspective. The last thing, the full moon, we want to things come to an end, or they kind of get to an apex. You're working on that here, so you need to open, pay attention to all that goes on around you, and take action. Take action for you and who and what you surrounded yourself with. As this, there's not a better time, there's not a more chaotic time, and we are at the apex of this thing totally getting flipped upside down. Are you going to do this and bring a better life to you and your family, or are you going to fold and take the chance of somebody else telling you what's the best possible life? You have all you need deep within you. I'm hoping that you dig down and get it, and I'm hoping that you awaken. As Saturn and Sagittarius, there's never a better time for you to figure things out and become your own alchemist and change for the long haul, because this is for this change that we're going to get ready to see here that happens is going to be for the long haul. So I hope it's more in line with who and what you feel and think, and it brings back that fire within. Do not be surprised if World War III starts around this moon, as this trine and these fire signs are, everybody's kind of at edge, and crazy events are being manipulated to get this thing started. So get ready, and I wish you the best. Take care.